皆さん、こんばんは。Kevin と申します。Today I'll be talking about how to be popular in Japan, and I bet everyone wants to know the secret of being popular in Japan. So, if you're a foreigner, you look different already, you stand out, and that gives you an edge for other people. And given that edge, it allows you an opportunity to really show who you are as an individual. So, you stand out. What do you do to become popular, especially if you're staying there for a long time as a teacher or maybe for work? You want to make a good impression on the people around you. And even if you're on vacation, you still want to leave a good impression on yourself, on your countrymen, and of course on your family or whoever is with you. So the first thing is just be nice. I know that is something it's sounds very easy, but that is something that's very important. Japanese people are very nice to everyone around them. They don't care whether or not you are ugly, fat, good looking, poor, rich. They don't really care about these social divisions. They are nice and kind to everyone around them. So be nice, which means, yeah, just say thank you and be appreciative of everyone around you and what they're doing too. If they say hi back. If they wave back. If they bow to you, bow back. Things like that. Sounds simple? Yeah, just do it. Yeah, just be nice. Second thing, remember what people say. In Japan, everyone's busy, they all have stuff to do and things to remember, and they meet a lot of people, especially if you are working or living long term. You will meet the same people over and over again. And it's very important that you remember what people say. Even the little things go a long way. So if they say their favorite ice cream is vanilla, remember that and mention that every once in a while so whoever you're talking to knows that whatever they're saying to you actually matters and you actually care about what they say. It's very helpful, especially as a teacher. Remember, even the little details will get you a long way, will develop a stronger trust as a person who actually listens. So, whatever you tell them later, they will actually take it in more honestly and take it in more seriously because they know you actually care about them. So, that's the second thing. The third thing is be funny. Japan is a very work-oriented country. People are very busy, their schedules are filled, and most likely they don't like their jobs at all. The workplaces are probably horrible, coworkers are probably bad, the boss is probably the worst person on earth. So they need someone to unwind with, someone to share a different side of the world besides just the tension that was built up for 10 hours in a day. So if you are funny, that will help them to, to want to be with you, and that will make you a really popular person. Doesn't mean you make inappropriate jokes or cuss at every single thing that's happening, or try to, um, just try to make a horrible situation sound not as horrible as some other situations. Yeah, that's okay, but of course, genuine funniness is the best, and things like that. They don't expect it, but they will laugh at it and they will appreciate that you are trying to make them laugh and you are a person who is easygoing and not always uptight about work or people around them. So that's the third thing. The fourth thing is to smile. Going back to the whole thing of being funny, if you smile a lot, if you are really bright and cheery, people are attracted to that. That energy feeds off to them and they will have that positive energy as well. It's kind of, I guess it's kind of given, but you'll be surprised at how many people here don't actually smile. They are very reserved, and I guess that's how the society here is. But if you smile at anyone or just smile, then people will take it in very positively. Of course, don't smile in a creepy way, that'll just scare off people. So, just smile, but don't make it creepy. And the fifth thing is try to speak Japanese. That is very important. Um, It really annoys me when people cannot speak any Japanese at all. They go to Starbucks or go to um, a restaurant or a store and they say things like, excuse me, in English. And I'm just like, at least learn the basics, like sumimasen, sumimasen, to use the language the people here are born and raised with. You are in Japan, so try to speak Japanese. If you don't, it creates a huge rift between you and them. Not just because of the language, but it shows you're not willing to cross over to their culture, to understand, to appreciate their culture and their arts. It's not much, but even simple things like that goes a long way. And of course, when someone serves you something, say arigato. Very simple. Don't say thank you. Sure, they know what you're saying, but at least, again, try to appreciate their language. Use the language. You are in Japan, so use Japanese. Try to use it whenever you can, whoever you are with, if they are Japanese. Remember, you are not back at home. You are not in your comfortable Western culture, wherever it is, whether it's in, I know Koreans who even speak English. Like, you are very close. At least try to understand each other. And again, if you're American, try to at least know some Japanese. Even little things will help you a lot. It will develop a trust between you and the other people. And of course, other people will really like it if you try to speak Japanese. Even little things, they will be like, oh, sugoi, sugoi. They will praise you for it. So try to use Japanese whenever you can with whoever you can. It will be very beneficial to you in the long run, knowing that you are willing to understand who they are. And the last thing is be polite. And it's something similar to being nice, but being polite, of course, is showing mannerisms. So, for example, bowing is very important. It's a huge thing in Japan. Even when you're leaving a restaurant or leaving a store, yeah, just a slight bow, show that you appreciate them, don't just walk out. And again, going back to also knowing Japanese, there are some phrases to say when you finish food in a restaurant. Make the chef feel happy that you appreciate the food. So be polite, know their mannerisms, know what it is, how to do it, and of course, it's good to make friends who are Japanese to tell you about these mannerisms. And of course, how to make friends? Well, follow the things before. So that is essentially it. It's a lot of different points, and some of them are really similar, so they kind of tie off of each other. But if you do want to become popular in Japan, it's not about having the best clothes or being the best looking person or anything like that, but actions and words go a long way. So make sure whatever you say, whatever you do, is not meant to offend someone. Even jokes could be taken in a wrong way here because the people are pretty serious. So make sure you are careful of what you say and what you do because people will remember. They remember. So try to at least remember what they say and do. So that's it. Thank you for watching this video on how to be popular in Japan. Hopefully it helps you if you are thinking of coming to Japan, or if you are in Japan, how to, I guess, increase your popularity. So that's it. Have yourself a good night, and I'll see you next time. Good night.